So now the essential parts are this we have communicated from IQAC that consists of these things only. These things only we have to look for in our syllabus so that we get more marks and then we can get either A or A plus so that we may perform well if we change in this manner. So it start with the vision, then mission, program, educational objective, PEO, graduate attributes, program outcome, course outcome, rubrics. So this is what we have to add in our existing syllabus so that it looks OBE form. So one by one, let me take up. So we are going from the vision and we will end with the course outcome. This is only used for evaluation. It's an evaluation tool, that's all. It will be better to have this. That also we'll discuss at this end. So since we start with the vision and end with the course outcome, we call this as top-down model. We are not telling from the course outcome to go to vision of our department. So we first fix the vision of our department, then vision of our department. Then like that we go. Therefore, this is called a top-down model. So I'll take one by one. So this is how it will be explained in this lecture. So we have to frame the vision of the department, then mission of the department. Then we have to go for program educational objective, program outcomes, and then in each suppose if it is MSc Physics, we'll be having many courses in that. That's what course 1, course 2, course 3. And in that graduate attributes. So one by one we will take it up. This is general. So our learner has to be active. If lecture only, if we use in our transaction of curriculum, then they will be very passive and it causes only less emotional states. So from here we have to move like this. We have to use different teaching. We have to provide different learning experience to the student. We have to use case study, problem solving, discussion, questioning, inquiry, projects. So if you provide a varied experience to the students, then the learning will be better and they will be an active learners. Okay, now we'll go for the first attempt vision of our department. The first one, vision is the future of our department. After this, what will be what is our future of our department? That is the vision. And to approach that future, what are the ways that we call it as mission? So vision is the future of our department and mission is the ways to approach the future. So I'll give 2 examples which will explain better way to have it. So everybody would have used Google. So this is the vision of the Google. What they have the vision to provide access to world's information in just a click. Whatever you type now, it's number of articles will come with 1 click. That is their vision of Google company, Inc. To provide access to the world's information in just 1 click. That's the vision. To that vision, there are number of ways, but I have taken only. They have kept 2 or 3 missions. I thought it would be suffice if we have one. To organize the world information and make it universally accessible and useful, so that if somebody clicks it, somebody searches, it will come under 1 click. So they will organize all the information for the universal accessibility. If somebody type the name CUT and then they click, it goes to the website. So and then they will achieve the vision. In the similar manner only we have to frame to our department. So our course, suppose if we are giving BSc BEd, so what is our vision of our department? And to achieve that vision, what are the ways we have? That is the mission. And one more example from Indian side. Our post office is the largest postal network in the world. Therefore, what do they have? I have taken it from their website. That Google also from their website. So India's post vision is India's post products will be the customer's first choice. And they have given multiple missions, 4 or 5 where I have taken one. To sustain its position as the largest postal network in the world, touching the lives of every citizen in the country. So this is the only one which goes to every corner of the country. Even courier sometimes it may not go. Our professional courier, it comes to Tiruvarur a day, but the next up third day only it comes to CUTL. Even in this our because if they collect some 5 or 6 courier, then only they will come to university. For one, they won't come to university. So this is the case. So likewise, I am projecting our own departments, education department, because I have taken one course in our childhood and growing up. A course I have taken because one example is just so that we can make it easily understandable. Therefore, our education department vision is excellence in teacher education. So in teacher education, we have to groom teachers. Therefore, we have this vision, excellence in teacher education. To achieve this vision, what we are doing, we have framed the 3 missions. So mission M1 to provide school leadership, M2 to develop and disseminate innovative best practices in teaching and learning. And then nowadays, according even in this span, if we are not using web conference tool, teaching is not possible in these situations. So everybody know we are using it. Therefore, the third one we have to integrate ICT tools in teaching and learning. So if the third one is not there, then this 1 year we cannot do any teaching. So these 3 we have the missions to achieve our vision. So likewise, every department they have to make their vision, thinking of their programs under their department, and then the missions. 3 or 4 is enough. If you are having 10, 20, that will be difficult for mapping. So have a handful, 4 or 5. Achieving that itself is very much difficult for us because to achieve the mission. So not having more than 5, it will be better. So that mapping will be easy because we are going for that also. So we have started with vision, then mission. Now I am going to the next term, program educational objective. What does this means after 5 years of successful completion of the program, what they are able to, what our students will be able to do. That we call it as program educational objective. What they will do after, as soon as they complete, that is program outcome, PO. Program educational objective means it is after 5 years. After 5 years, what they will be able to do. And for our course, so this is for our BSc B.Ed program, integrated BSc B.Ed 4-year program. We have framed like this. So program educational objective 1, show continuous improvement in teaching profession. 2, integrate ICT tools in teaching. 3, develop innovative practices. 4, become a reflective practitioner. See, I have to suppose my teaching, when considered as a teacher starting my profession, is different from what I am doing now because I have taken from the reflections of my own students. They will tell if you teach like this, it will be better, sir. Or otherwise, we will be telling how to teach. That itself made me to better way of presenting the communication. So becoming a reflective teacher, our own reflection upon our teaching process, demonstrate quality in teaching. So these we have 5 program educational objective, and the next task is this is what we have a little bit concentrated to map the program educational objective to mission. These 2 we have to provide map. I will be taking one as an example. So the first cell, it is mapping program education objective 1 with mission 1. Mission 1 is to provide school leadership, and the PO01 is shows continuous improvement in teaching profession. These 2 go hand in hand. If they show continuous improvement, then at last they will become a leader in that specific profession in teaching. So both are matching. Hence we have put class mark. And also another slide I have an example which is not at all. Both are not going, which is not at all correlating. So if the both thing correlate, you put a cross mark. If both are not correlating, just you can put a hyphen. It's not correlating. That way it will be better because it's the first step we are going for OBE format. There are different format. Other one also I will tell. They use the numerals like 3 to 1, which depends upon the I leave to the departments. Whatever you like, you can put. You can put cross mark if at all, if there is a correlation. You can put an hyphen if there is no correlation. That is one type. The other type is if the both the BU and the mission, if it's highly correlating, then you can use 3. If it is moderately correlating, you can use 2. If it is less correlating, you can use 1. Like that we can go. Whatever you like, you can go. But the thing is, since our university first moves to OBE format, then I have not put in the OBE template, because initially we are going, therefore a little easier model will be helpful. And finally, if after every department comes with OBE, and then next year or next year, then we can go for a finer tune of our OBE format. That's why I have not given this format, because you may find also these kind of correlation numerals 3 to 1 also will be there, or otherwise cross. So to start with, it's my our idea that we can go like this, cross marks and I. And if we feel good, we leave to the department. If they feel good, they can go for a 3 to 1 also. Whatever you like, that can be done. So in this manner, we have to correlate our program educational objective, which is after 5 years, what they will do with that of our mission of our department.